Okay, we got a neat little device here for cutting our glass tiles that we chose for our backsplash. We basically line it up in the center. There's a small razor that we score with. You hear the scoring. Once we do that, we push down and there's a lever here, and we push and it cracks the tile right where we scored it, and we have the piece we need now. Problem is, you have to have a good amount on both sides to get the good crack in there, otherwise it tends to chip it and break it, and there's no way to really do it long way. So if you have to cut a tile this way, not as good, but it works really nice for our tiles here. A little bit of an edge, but we'll take care of that when we put anything else, so like grout and everything else there. So there's the piece we just cut. Here's the problem, and like I said, if you don't have enough on both sides, you get a little crack like that. I tried taking just a little bit off of one side, not enough pressure, so it cracked it. But here's my problem. As you can tell, I'd have to cut all of these vertically or horizontally, and it won't cut those very well. So I'm debating whether or not just to leave it. That's why we painted green underneath it, just to make sure, because unless you're really short of looking at the end, you're really not going to notice it, and it still does what it needs for a backsplash. Or there is another tile company that has smaller 1x1 squares that I could put at least a row in there, or some tube-like ones. So we haven't quite decided on that yet. We're going to make our choice. Well, like I said, from back here, it looks awesome. You just can't get down at this level and try to fill that in. So we'll probably figure out something for that. But in the meantime, we have a green. We now have a backsplash on both sides. Now we just need to do this area here, though it's not painted around the edges. We'll stop right about the line here, because that'll be the stove and some cabinets underneath there, but we wanted to make sure that had the same basic green color. So we're going to start doing this one soon, and that's going to take a lot more tile.